Okay, my name's Alastair Reid. I was born in 1962. I've been married for 30 years and I've got 3 children. 1978 would be the earliest things that I did related to climbing. Probably hill walking first. You know, you start off by going hill walking, then you go do a wee bit of climbing, and then it just keeps going. So 1978. Yeah, everything's changed, everything. So imagine every step that you take up a mountain. Imagine if you've got a really heavy boot on your foot. Now imagine if it was half as light. Yeah. So you're going to be able to almost go twice as far. Yeah. Because you've got to lift your feet up all the time. Yeah. Well, yeah, axes have changed a lot. I've got that's a very old axe. That's a 70s axe. It's got a nice curve on it. It's quite short. Made in Wales. It's a very nice axe. But nowadays they then started to drop this way. So it's like you see that? It's like a reverse, yeah? It's almost like upside down, yeah? I've been hit on the head with rock fall. I've been buried alive in a tent by an avalanche. Yeah, these were the main ones I remember very well, yeah? But I've never had a long, big fall or anything like that, you know. I've slipped a couple of times. I slipped on an ice face once in the Alps, but I only went about 2 or 3 feet because I managed to put my axe back in, you know. But if I'd gone all the way, then, you know, I wouldn't be here. You know, as a single guy, when you go climbing, yeah, it becomes your life. You get all your friends from it. You have great experiences. You travel the world. You meet a lot of really interesting people. And at the time, I don't know how much you want to get into my family past, but basically I needed to go climbing. Yeah. Climbing was a really good thing for me because it got me out, it got me away, and it also made me very fit and strong. It gave me a social life. But in a sense, it really did a lot for me personally, you know. I could not imagine doing anything else at the time, you know. Remember, I only started doing this at 16 now. My father had no idea about mountaineering at all, you know. I didn't know anybody that was a mountaineer until I got to Edinburgh at the age of 16. You know, we used to live in the Highlands, but you'd drive down the valleys and you'd see all these mountains, but you knew nothing about what was up there, you know. It was kind of funny, you know. So, yeah, but when I got into it really quickly. It was just like, wow, I got to do this, you know, this is fantastic, you know. And of course, all the books I used to read and all the stories, I kind of wanted to experience that, you know, so that's how I really got into it. But in terms of what did it give me a huge amount, actually. Yeah, a huge amount.